So hi, my name's Luke, a company called Clive Sutton. We're based in central London, and today I'm going to give you a walk around and demonstration on our VIP class based on the Sprinter model. So these come to us as commercial based Sprinter panel vans. Generally speaking, we don't do huge amount to the exterior, but do a small amount of upgrades to take the commercial feel away. So Sprinter vans generally come with plastic exposed front bumpers, which we then paint to body colour, and then along the side of the vehicle as well, this large exposed panel usually comes plastic exposed, and we change that again, make it body colour. Generally speaking, from factory, the alloys come as a sort of hubcap style alloy, and to make it slightly more luxurious, we upgrade and change that. And then on the exterior also, one thing you may notice is the retractable side step. So the benefits of this type of vehicle really start with its capabilities. I mean, for starters, you've obviously got capability for 6 passengers, all with standing height, with considerable space in the back for luggage as well. Within the actual vehicle itself, you can set it up with the Apple TV, with the PlayStation, so the actual interaction and usage that the user can get from the vehicle is much more than just putting them in a normal standard V-Class people carrier. So it appeals potentially to a much larger audience. One, because of the amount of people you can carry, and 2, because of their potential interactions with the car. So whether that be a retail-based customer, a family who are looking for a more enjoyable way to be transported, or whether that be a corporate or someone in a business capacity who's actually going to use the vehicle for doing some work. So as you walk in, you're greeted with the umbrella holders. There's 2 on this side and also 2 on the other side, so 4 in total. And on each side of the vehicle there are retractable coat hangers. So once the vehicle is closed up, you can hang shirts, jackets up on there. Now the first 2 rear-facing seats and the forward-facing seats both have access to a big 40-inch HD screen. Now they're both on the same HDMI feed, so they both play the same. And most of the controls for it are stored within here, within the center console. So on this panel, to run you through some of the options that we have here, every passenger has a comfort reading light. Privacy screen within the partition wall is controllable on a mechanical ramp. Now within this unit itself, we've got the rear cabin climate controls. We've got USB stick, USB slots for charging, HDMI input slots, so if you wanted to add additional equipment, put an HDMI feed straight into the laptop, then you can plug it into here for it to play up on the screens. In the middle we've got a PlayStation, which you can fit with a PlayStation or with an Xbox. And generally on the PlayStation we choose to fit it because you can add and install apps like Sky Go, Virgin Active, Netflix, so that while you're on the move you can watch the sport, watch the news, get easy access to films. And the whole rear cabin is controlled with 4G or 5G routers depending on what your provider is. Now moving down one further, we've got retractable fridge, and we have one in this side of the cabin, and then we also have one in the rear. Now all these seats are M1 crash tested seats, which enables us to give the 3-year Mercedes-Benz warranty on the chassis, and then we also cover 3-year warranty for all the internal conversion, so you get the same manufacturer's warranty that you would have from a normal purchase. So generally speaking, we design and trim the front driver and passenger seat to match the design in the rear cabin. We also choose, and in this particular vehicle, have an Alcantara based headlining. The main brunt of the modification in the front cabin is essentially for the power controls for the rear. So you'll notice along in the middle in the center console, we've got main battery power controls for the rear entertainment system. Controls to open and close the partition between the front and rear cabin, so it can enter some dialogue with the rear passengers. And then also lights, and then also additional USB chargers for the front driver. And the last feature to show is the forward-facing CCTV camera. So this is mounted on the front of the cabin, and essentially when all the blinds are down, it gives the rear cabin the ability to see where they're going and communicate with the driver, potentially to pull over or to stop or to potentially go a different direction. So both the forward-facing seats in the mid of the cabin have retractable folding tables that stow away like this. They have controls for reading lights and spotlights, which is just above. Along the side of the chairs, we have a heating element, and then also controls for the vertical axes where these seats go quite considerably back. So financially, for a chauffeur company, these as spec'd are 160,000 plus VAT. Within reason, we keep to a fixed spec, but there's obviously some variations and some ways we can thin that out. We offer quite attractive finance packages, so hire purchase agreements, which if structured in the right sort of way, you could have one of these for a few £1,000s a month. And generally these have a larger appeal, so they can go to different organisations, different retail customers, and we know of customers who rent these out for £800 per day, obviously given the journey and the mileage. So with a few journeys per month, these can obviously cover themselves as a cost.